just had to go back and check on my church. Got another phone call, but it's still fine. I still don't see anything. Looks like the neighbor may have a tree branch down, but that's it. But now we're coming up to Highway 30. I was asked for a morning or daytime video, and it's on the way to the rescue squad. But this is actually Highway 30 and 750, and those traffic lights are supposed to be working, and they're off. So I'm going to assume that there's no power out here again, or still rather. There's some little signs here and there that have been blown over. But the real damage we actually won't see for a couple of minutes. I think at this point that basically everybody we know is okay. Some people have some damaged tree branches and trees down in fields. You know, if somebody had something like that, I wouldn't worry about it.
It's expected that we'll have some damage like downed tree limbs and small trees and stuff anytime you have a storm.
And I don't want you to think that I'm out running around in a storm. I actually just went back to the church, and I've actually met with a church member, and I'm taking some things to the rescue squad. These are actually bound for out of town, believe it or not. Some stuff there, and soaps and toiletries, and we took a bunch of water yesterday. My husband's church had water on hand, so we actually took about 400 and something bottles of water down to the rescue squad. Okay, and here we go. We're getting into some of the stuff now. So, not sure how long we'll be here. There's the funeral home. Funeral home looks okay. I don't see anything there. I can see some blue flashing lights on up ahead. So. The car lot is here, and this car lot looks okay, but we're still, you know, we're not quite into where the damage was that we saw this morning. They actually opened up a shelter in a church. It's Keith Memorial United Methodist Church in Athens that's serving as a shelter. I know I've got some people in Athens that are watching my videos, so if you guys need a shelter or know somebody who does, Keith Memorial United Methodist Church is a shelter. If you need emergency food supplies, if you're in Etowah, you can actually contact me. If you're in Riceville, you can actually contact me. If you're in Athens, Allen Memorial United Methodist Church has a food pantry, and they can give you other referrals to other agencies. So if you need a supply of food for 2 or 3 days, we can get that for you. I'm going to put this down because we're stop and go here for a while. And you can see we've got some emergency vehicles up ahead there. It looks like there might be some utility workers on up ahead. I can't tell. They're really kind of unsung heroes when it comes to power outages and storms and things like that, because they're up there working hard in this nasty weather to turn on electricity for you and me. So I'm just in awe of them. And all of our emergency personnel are just freaking amazing. I'm just going to zoom in on a couple of landmarks so you can kind of get a bearing here where we are if you're familiar with the area. Still haven't moved a whole lot, maybe a couple of blocks. And of course, we've always got one in every crowd that has to pass everybody. Now, you and I all know that that car could see this whole line, and he's just passed everybody. And I don't think they want you doing that. Because on up ahead, we're merged into one lane. So I could go and rant on about that for a while, but I'm going to give that a break. You can see that the traffic lights, you can see they're out. To put this down, we're just inching along here, and we'll see in a few minutes. And you can still see the gas station and the Athens and Decatur and Englewood sign. So I'm going to estimate we've moved in about 2 blocks.
In about 20 minutes.
Going through this intersection is going to be fun.
And there again, the traffic light is still out. So that's it. I'll turn it back on again in a few minutes. And this is just going to be a string of little clips that are put together. Here we are. We're now up to the traffic light. Yeah, we're going to let the nice policeman out. Utility workers, we love you. And we are stopped again. We're starting to get into some of the damage here. We've got the roadway coned off to put us down in one lane. There's the billboard that's crooked. I don't know if you can really see through the window here. This is our DPA, Daily Post Athenian, and part of the roof is peeled back. Looks like that's in kind of rough shape. That's part of the roof sticking up there.
Here we go.
Over here, we have, there are of course power lines down in front of the gas station. Over here, on my side, I'm going to try to roll the window down just a little bit. This building, as you can see, is missing a lot, a whole lot. Over here, I don't know if you can see, we're driving in front of what used to be a grocery store and shopping center. Lots of debris. Half of that building is just not there anymore. The sign is blown out. Ice machine for that little shop is blown over. Over here we've got gas station. Over here is demolished. Here's the next thing that we've got to be worried about is the creeks are full or almost to it. We're actually under a flash flood warning or watch. I think it's a warning. But then as we go into town a little bit more, we're fine, except of course for the water. Now we're in kind of the edge of downtown. I understand there's an entire subdivision and they've got that road closed, but I understand at one point in Athens there's an entire subdivision, and
this road.
I'm just speechless. You know, when storms come in at night, it's just the scariest thing. And so, here we are at Madison Avenue, and the subdivision that got hit is on up there about a mile. I'm not even going to go up there. The last thing I want to do is get in the way of emergency personnel, but it's up that way, and may God bless them. May keep them, may give them strength, may bring them healing, may bring the rescue workers all that they need. And we're going to go on over to the rescue squad now, and I'm going to take some of this stuff. I'm going to turn this off now, and I'll see you again later. We're pulling into the rescue squad here, right by one of the Athens fire stations. This looks good. People are bringing all kinds of supplies. They have a list that they need, so I shouldn't say all kinds of supplies. Dog food, personal items, water, things like that. Soap, washcloths. So, anyway, here we are. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. We'll unload. There's a bunch of stuff in here.
So
Okay, so here we are. We've just taken our stuff. There's more people pulling in behind us. And we got to scoot through here around the truck. They've got a fair amount of water, but they're needing more. And they said they're going to be taking up supplies for at least the next 2 days. So I know some folks from McMinn County are watching the videos. So, you know, please, they're still taking up things. This is Wednesday, and they said they're going to be taking up for at least the next 2 days. So